Hey guys, so we are halfway through the month of January 2023, and I figured there's no better time than now for me to share with you my favorite forms of passive income that I receive, and that is dividend income. I'm going to share with you my 2022 dividend income that I made from my portfolio that I hold with Vanguard, my various general investments account that I hold with Free Trade, I held with eToro, my work, and other places that I invest in. So without further ado, let's just get into this video because I'm so excited to share with you how much I actually made in the year 2022. So I have my trusted notepad here, and I also have my laptop where I have been recording religiously every single month how much I bring in from my dividends. So obviously I record everything. As some of you know, I am meticulous about my records. I record everything. I record every single penny that I receive and every single penny that I spend. So without further ado, let us begin. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to first start with the dividend income that I made back in 2020, because that's when I started tracking. That's when I started becoming really serious with investing. And actually, before I go any further, I'm not a financial advisor. So everything that I'm sharing here is based on my personal experience. This is not to say that you should replicate what I'm doing. This is just to show you what I'm doing. Please do your own research, seek financial advice if you need it, and do your own thing. So back in 2020, I decided to start investing with my Barclays Smart ISA. And in there, I held various funds. I held various single stocks as well. And from those funds and stocks, I was able to earn £107.44. And this was on a portfolio of around 11 to 12,000 pounds. So that was just the ISA. At that time, I do not believe in 2020 I had any general investments account. I believe I only had the ISA and obviously my pension with my work that I was investing in. So 2020, I made £107.44 in dividend income across the year, and this was on a portfolio of around 12K. In 2021, I made £115.87 on a portfolio of about 13 to 15K. Now this time, this had included some of the general investment accounts that I was investing in. I had started investing with Free Trade. I had some Royal Mail. What else did I have? I had a number of single stocks that I earned dividend from, and with those I was able to earn in total £115.87, and again on a portfolio of between 13 to 15K. Now for the year 2022, we are talking about a portfolio of about 23K, and the reason why I mentioned the portfolio is because this is not my entire portfolio size. Not all of the funds and stocks that I invest in actually pay a dividend. There are some that pay a dividend that gets reinvested in, and I'm still trying to work out the accumulation funds with Vanguard, how I get to know like how much dividend I made. But right now, I don't know how to figure that out, but I do have a lot of funds that don't pay dividend, a lot of stocks that don't pay dividend, and this is why I'm only sharing the part of portfolio that actually does make me a dividend. So for 2022, we're working with a portfolio of about between 23 to 25,000 pounds portfolio. So I am not going to give you the number just yet. I'm going to show you exactly how much I was making every single month in 2022 on my portfolio, the 23 to 25,000 pound portfolio. And I will start by sharing the tracker that I created and plugged in the numbers. And I must say that at the time of filming this video, 15th of January 2023, I still haven't yet received my VUSA, so the S&P 500 fund with Vanguard. So I haven't received that dividend yet. It hasn't posted. So we're just going to still do this video. We're just going to work with the numbers that we have. So I'll start the screen record now. So what you can see right now, my tracker that I made myself, it's a simple tracker where I'm tracking all the dividends that I'm receiving from the various types of investments. I have split the investments and also the platforms where I actually receive these dividends. So if we start looking at January, not much here. I made £2.14 from 3 stocks. Yeah, so Royal Mail on free trade, I made £1.60, 8 pence from real estate, and 46 pence from my eToro portfolio. So not much here. For £2, I'm sure I can buy a bottle of water. So I'm not knocking this £2. I'm grateful for this £2. In February, I brought in less, which is £1.28. I can buy a bubble gum or something like that. In the month of March, I brought in £28.89, and this, I actually at first I thought I'd only brought in £2.60 something, 61 pence, but I looked at the general investment account that I have with my employer, and I didn't realize that investment that I do actually does pay a dividend. This is how bad I am with the work. I just kind of like, they tell you about this program and you're just, oh, this sounds great. I've always believed in investing in companies that I work for, so I always do, and I really didn't think much about it. So that brought me a really big dividend that I didn't even think about, but I was able to bring in £28.89, and all of this is reinvested into the actual stock funds that I'm invested in. So with this one, I can definitely pay a bill or two. I think I can pay my 2 subscriptions with the £28. So this is why whatever amount I make for my dividends, I'm not knocking it. Then for the month of April, I brought in £27.71, and the higher numbers are all from the Vanguard funds. So the S&P 500, this is the high yield dividend income one, and then this is the VFM is the emerging markets. Yeah, emerging markets. So this is how much I made from these 3 funds, and together with what I brought in from from real estate and from eToro, I was able to bring in £27. So again, I can pay at least 2 subscriptions or 1 bill right now. Again, great. In May, I brought in £4.68. Definitely can buy lunch at work. Definitely. In June, I brought in £13.24. I can pay my TV license with this amount. I definitely can pay my TV license with £13.24. So there is that. In July, I brought in the first high dividend, which was just under £70. This one I can pay 3 of my bills or 1 of my big insurance, or I can use it for an entire week and a half of my food budget. So definitely seeing, you know, what I can do with the money that I'm making from my dividend income. In the month of August, that was £6.20. I can definitely buy lunch at work. £8.72. Again, I can buy lunch at work. And then in October, the highest month in 2022, I brought in £71.03, which was absolutely incredible. I don't remember what the market was doing at that time, but in September, I remember the market had dipped a bit, but it didn't seem to affect the dividend income, especially for the Vanguard ETFs that I invest in. So I brought in £71.03, and I think I can pay 4 bills here, or I can pay for 2 weeks of our food weekly food shop. Then November went down to £2.32, can buy a bottle of water. And then in December, like I said again, we're missing VUSA, the S&P 500. This hasn't been paid out yet, but I brought in £29.22, and all of this dividend is being reinvested. With this, I can definitely pay for my internet or somebody's phone bill. So I try to look at the dividends that I'm bringing in, and to remind people, don't invest into a stock or a fund for the purpose of getting that dividend unless that's your investing strategy. For me, what I'm investing in, I believe in. I did my own research, and the fact that they pay a dividend is obviously great. At the moment, I'm definitely not going to be living off this, but at the moment it's doing what it's meant to be doing, and I'll keep investing, and the dividend, I'm sure, will keep growing. Obviously, I did notice the drop in dividend income for the last 3 quarters of 2022. So looking at what I brought in, what I earned from VHYL and VFM compared to October, definitely a decline there. But then again, we all know what was happening with the market, so again, not the end of the world. So in total, for my dividend income for 2022, I brought in £265.40. I can pay one of my annual bills with this money. I can use this for 3 weeks of food shopping, or I can pay February's, even January or any month, the bills outside of my mortgage and my council tax. I think the majority of my bills can be covered by this. So that has really made me happy, because that is a lot of money, £265.42 on a portfolio of around between 23 to 25,000 pounds. And remember, we also haven't included in the S&P 500, although I'm not expecting a huge dividend from that, but I also know that it's definitely more than 265. But I'm really happy with how much I actually made from my dividend, and also just to see how it is increasing every single year. 2020, we started off with just over £100. 2021, we were over 115, and 2022, we're out here at £265 in dividend. I am excited to see what 2023 dividends will look like, because to see where I have gone and jumped, and also the fact that I'm trying to increase my portfolio to 75k overall. And if I focus, well, not really focus, but if I think about it, this will be, of that 75, about 27 of it is what gives me dividend income. I can only imagine. I am predicting that I'll probably be over £300 next year, but we shall see, because we still don't know what the market is doing. I mean, it's been up and down. There have been more reds and greens in 2022, but I'm a long-term investor, so I'm not really too concerned about what the market is doing. I'm more focused on investing in funds, stocks that I believe in and I've done my personal research on. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.